everybody. Hey, Bjørn-Rune Nilsen. He asked me to do this top 10 favorite albums of 1985. And every time I do these top 10s, there's always these bonehead comments. Where's this album? Where's that album? It's up your ass, man. But I gotta say, there's a lot of great albums that did not make my top 10 list of 85, and I wrote them down. I think all these albums rule, but they're not on here, like Alcatraz, Disturbing the Peace, Accept with Hell Awaits, Thor with Only the Strong, Soldiers Under the Command by Stryper, Grim Reaper, Fear No Evil, Killing Is My Business, awesome debut album from Megadeth, Love You to Pieces, Lizzie Borden, another great one, Tales of Terror, Howl's Eve, awesome stuff, Kiss Asylum, I love that album, Vandenberg Alibi, I think it's pretty good, I liked it more than the second album, Last Command from Wasp, Spreading the Disease, Anthrax, also Armed and Dangerous came out that year. Great albums. Endless Pain is awesome. Probably my favorite Creator album, and it didn't make my top 10. Fate's Warning, The Spectre Within. And that's it. Then there's a couple, kind of like okay albums that I'm not even going to mention. So here we go. These are the top 10. These did make my 10. They're all amazing albums. They all rule. At number 10, Sabotage with Power of the Night. Washed Out. Listen to Washed Out. Oh my God. Skull Session. Fountain of Youth. Warriors. Title track. Necrophilia. Awesome album. Alright, number 9. Wait, that's not my number 9, is it? No. I didn't grab my number 9 though. Take my word for it. I have it. Number 9 is Halloween with Walls of Jericho. All right. What the fuck, man? I'm seeing all this wrong. Yeah, number 9 and then number 8. All right, we're back on track now. And number 8, the first Overkill album. I absolutely love this album, man. I tell that to Bobby Gustafson every time I see him. He's, his favorite Overkill is mine as well, which is Years of Decay, but, he had a problem with this album because of production and shit. I friggin' love this album. It's awesome. Alright, at number 7, Rock and Roll Crazy Nights. Loudness, man. MCA. Man, I think, in my opinion, the greatest tone ever is Akira Takasaki. Greatest guitar tone. He's ripping on here in the song. Lines Are Down, that solo. Heavy Chains, Like Hell. Woo, this album smokes, man. A lot more. And I gotta say this quick story about this album. This was the album that finally broke my streak in not predicting a band getting big. All through the, before this album, I predicted Def Leppard would be big. I predicted Iron Maiden would be big. I predicted Priest would be big. Back in 79, I go, this band's going to be big. Cheap Trick. Before Budokan, I predicted they'd be big. Then this album came out, and yep, this is the next one I'm predicting to be damn big. And it wasn't. So this broke my streak on albums I thought were going to be huge. All right, at number 6, yeah, this one, game changer. Possessed with 7 Churches. A lot of people say be the first death metal, and I would say, yeah, I agree. The Exorcist, oh my God, this whole album, man. Pentagram, Twisted Men's, Holy Hell, death metal. Even a song called Death Metal in 85, come on. 7 Churches rules. All right, at number 5, Yngwie J. Malmsteen with Rising Force, All Killer, No Filler. Favorite song on here is Soldier Without Faith, but man, the whole album. I'll See the Light Tonight, I Am a Viking, Disciples of Hell, Anguish and Fear, On the Run Again, Caught in the Middle, Marching Out, the instrumental. Overture, 1383, I love it all. this is my favorite Yngwie J. Malmsteen album. Well, you know, I kind of like, I'm just saying solo-wise, because I like the Alcatraz album even more than this. No Parole for Rock and Roll, but this is my favorite Yngwie solo album. Alright, at number 4, should be higher, man. Bonded by Blood. Fucking amazing, killer, one of the greatest debut albums of all time. Up there in the top of the thrash albums. It's up there. I put this, Rain and Blood and Darkness Descent, Dark Angel is the top 3 thrashing, slaughterous albums. I love Bonded by Blood. Alright, another game changer, man. Number 3, Into Megatherion. You know, Dethroned Emperor, Into Crypts of Rays, Procreation of the Wicked. Jesus, what an album, man. Game changer right here. Celtic Frost, all the way up at number 3. Alright, at number 2, Jesus Knows Your Soul Cannot Be Saved. This is Slayer with Hell Awaits. Up there, man. It's like my favorite Slayer stuff, man. You know, I always said the greatest Slayer album is Rain and Blood, but my favorite is the Metal Blade years. This, Show No Mercy, and Haunting the Chapel. And this all the way at number 2, which means my number 1, a lot of people wouldn't pick my number 1. You probably won't believe what my number 1 is. And believe me, I thought about it long and hard, and I said, you know what is the best album of 1985 in my world, not your world, in my world? Fucking perfect album, my favorite album of this band. I'm talking about, and a horrible album cover, by the way, but my God. Delirious Nomad, Armored Saint is the greatest album of 1985. I like it more than Hell Awaits, alright? Or Into Megatherion. All those game-changing albums, Seven Churches. Armored Saint, Delirious Nomad is my favorite album of 1985. And you know what, man? I like more traditional metal like this over the death metal or the thrash metal, whatever have you. Traditional metal has always been my favorite. And this one is traditional greatness. It's a masterpiece. Aftermath? Aftermath! Come on. In a hole, Long Before I Died, Nervous Man, Over the Edge. What a tune. Release with that bass solo. You're Never Alone. For the Sake of Heaviness, which the Chrysalis version I had was called For the Sake. And then there's a Metal Blade version they added for that, which I'm sure is the original title of the song. But anyway, number 1, that is my favorite album of 1985. Bjorn, thank you so much for the review. And please, everybody out there, thank you for watching, first of all. And hey, if you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell. I totally would enjoy that, man. I think it would be great. And like the video, it's good for the YouTube algorithm. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a cuppa.